Welcome to the quantum world of Jim Savage.
I could disappear in the numbers, become a problem that can't measure. I could turn silence all YouTubers, thoughts into weapons, time into leverage. But instead, I stepped into the light. Like a bed, like a blend, to entertain you too like a guy, and educate to create wolves.
Jim Savage. Jim Savage. Savage.
Unstoppable, pressure on permanent. Mind so heavy than the environment. I could be something they never could handle, but I chose the social media stage. I chose the YouTube channel. Untouchable, built out of element of science and soul in the same development. I could rule from the dark like a phantom king, but I entertain, did the plan the same. I got gold in my veins, pain in my posture, street gold in my bones, stars on my chest, fusion in my high piece, last in my knuckles. I shake hands with chaos, we solve puzzles and say less. I see 10 moves where they see one bread. I hear lies in the tone when they call up respect. I could banish, become urban spiritual. I'm meant for the pose and no leverage picture. I could weaponize violent nations, collapse through the bone out of thought, never show where I'm at, but I like the noise, I like the crowd, like 30 heavy truth in the beast that's loud. I like seeing minds and the lights hit they face when they doubt, leave the room and belief take its place. I'm a problem material, a show on the flash, the stone with a mic in the coat of my chest.
Jim Savage. Jim Untouchable.
Pressure on permanent, mind so heavy it been the environment. I could be something never could handle, but I chose the stage, I chose the channel.
Untouchable.
Built out of element science, the soul in the same development.
Untouchable.
I could rule full of dark like a phantom king, but I entertain, but the plan is same, yeah. I talk to the future in private sessions, strength guards from machines and by human direction. They say become legend, erase your location. I said nah, I like conversation. I like the friction, the chaos, the start, the questions that swim in the back of the dark, the laughter, the tension, the moment before the truth fill the room and unlock every door. I'm dangerous, educated, just appearing rage. Your cage full of light in the blackout cage. I can make fear advance, liberal silence and trans. Brown kings and the students that beg me to land, but I had to build stages and pyramids. Had the squad clans, they rule over primitives. Power too long, doing nobody near it, so I rap it and women may give it a spirit.
Silence. Silence.
Power is quiet, entertainment is loud. I chose loud.
Untouchable.
Pressure on prominent, mind so heavy it been the environment. I could be something you never could handle, but I chose the stage, I chose the channel.
Untouchable.
Built that element science, the snow like the same development.
Untouchable.
I can move from the bark like a phantom king, but I entertain.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we are. It's a new look for this episode. It's like and let's go. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. It is wow. My camera Jim. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? That's that fire right there. That's the Jim Savage Show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hope I sound all right. If you're just joining, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear me clearly, put a 1 in the chat. Thank you very much. If so, You can hear me clearly hear me say this. Hit that like button, share it. And if you are new, subscribe. Thank you. I think I want to play some music in the background. I'm trying to get a new look out here for the show. Make sure everything's good. You know, I started off with the gold. Still the golden boy here, man. You know, but I gotta do what I gotta do when I gotta do it. You know, when I when I was younger, every time I was in I had my own place and shit like that, and I was hopping around, apartment to apartment. When I had my apartment, um, at least 2 to 3 times, I would change the whole apartment around. I had to do it. I had to do it. Couches be over here one day, couches be over here the next day. Pictures on the wall be over there, the fridge be over there, just changing shit up. It's just something I just had to do. It was something that was in my blood. Everywhere I've gone, I had to redecorate or change the whole system around. It's just the way I do things. I don't see any ones in the chat. Could y'all hear me? Come on, let's participate as a chat room. That's what we're going to do here. Told you, whole new look, whole new change. And I got a surprise, but I don't know if I should, say it now or later, but it is what it is. You'll find out sooner or later. You definitely will find out sooner or later. Told you, I've been working. I've been offline, doing my own thing for like a day, almost a week. Doing graphics, redoing the channel a little bit, erasing a lot, saving a lot here, putting it aside, changing, making new graphics, thinking about different topics, thinking about algorithms, watching people. I'm a good observer, very good observer. I've been watching people. And that has been actually highlight of why I change things around. Because I used to have a hamster, right? A gerbil. I had a gerbil. I had a whole bunch of pets. Gerbils, hamsters, a whole bunch of dogs. We used to breed those back in the day. Dogs, but the thing I paid attention to, not really paid attention to, matter of fact, the opposite, not paid attention to, was the motherfucking hamsters and gerbils. What's going on? Sid Gaming today. What's going on? I have a new system, so you gotta bear with me a little bit. I usually give you the horns. I usually give people the horns when they come through. Give me 1 second. I got it. Gotta keep that. Gotta keep that. All right, shout out. I appreciate it. But like I was saying, it was the gerbil and the hamsters. And I didn't pay too much attention to the motherfuckers. When I have a pet, I'm all on it. Like the dogs, always rubbing, feeding, bathing, training. I had a bearded dragon. I had fish. And I was always maintaining them shit. Except for the damn gerbils and hamsters. And I figured out why. I wasn't entertained by the hamsters and the gerbils. Because of their entertainment was what? Y'all can tell me what their entertainment was? Because we all know what hamsters and gerbils do. They nibble on metal for water. They run around in circles. Now, let's think about that. What on this earth should be one of the most intelligent? Shout out to my guy. I need my button back. I'm about to change it up. Here we go. Shout out to Stanley and the motherfucker bill. I appreciate it. But ladies and gentlemen, what is one of the most intelligent beings on this earth that reminds you of a hamster on a wheel? What reminds you? Freaking humans. Humans. Humans are like freaking hamsters, like clockwork, around in the same circle, doing the same thing, using the same voice, the same talking points, the same topics, the same old thing. It's I sit here and I'm like, let me drink my wine. And I come up with the most wonderful ideas. And then my mind goes like I don't do the things that other people do. I sit there and watch quantum physics um videos. I watch progressive videos. I watch motivation videos. And most of it's mostly science. I love science. I love the human body. One of the most intelligent life forms in the world is us. And we waste it. We waste it on being hamsters. And yes, Stanley, you are absolutely right. I'm gonna get used to these buttons.
Awesome.
You're right. The money is the cheese. I said they call it the cheddar. Let me ask you. Let me ask people really, because once you reach a certain threshold, you're blinded by the money, so it really doesn't matter anymore. But right before you reach that threshold, you should ask yourself a question. Do you feel better with the cheddar? Or the cheddar making you feel better? Are you sitting there loving yourself could you love yourself without the money? Could you live without the money? Could you rock? Could you develop, create? Could you feel comfortable in your own skin without the money? Man, if I was to write a book about my life, because a lot of people write their books and they go to the bullshit, you know what I mean? And then the major little stories here and there, they try to put it together. But fuck what a dude that just thinks so deep into a one simple topic or one simple thing, situation that has happened in their life that goes down a rabbit hole. And I don't even call it a rabbit hole anymore. I'm going to say it goes down to the deepest quantum physical form of thought that you think about your own existence, your own body, your cells, your consumption, what you observe in life, why you do what you do, things you do, things you think about, why you think about them. Everybody wants to see out there instead of seeing in here. Control is used as a negative slander towards masculinity, towards natural thought, towards kids, like ADHD. Now, maybe the small, minuscule rarity is in a child that has the true meaning of ADHD, which I still think is bullshit. All of y'all are giving pills to these kids, wondering why they act the way they do. You guys are not even paying attention to the development of laziness. Yeah, you know what? And we praise the smallest things, Stanley, like Jordans. Everybody got a fucked up paycheck. But guess what they want people to see their son or daughter in? A pair of expensive baby Jordans, and the baby can't even walk. Baby can't even crawl. But we sit here, and we're on these YouTube channels, and we're like, oh, that fat round nigga, what's his name? Anton Daniels. Oh, he's fighting with a comedian. Let's talk about it. Oh, there's some ratchet chicks over there talking about men ain't shit. Let's talk about it. But guess what we ain't talking about? How to live, how to survive, how to become better than your yesterday. Why I can't get the damn burger from McDonald's out my mouth. Why is my routine the gluten for glutens? Why is my entertainment ratchetry? Why do they say we're in an image of something that's so superior that people bow down to? People kneel, people beg, people follow a law of life due to what we are in the image of. And say, I'm depressed, I'm sad. Are you serious? How, like you can't trust a person. You can't trust a person, right? That says they love you and then they show you actions of not even loving themselves. That's the first person you should love dearly. And you should be on yourself like butter on the what? The popcorn. When you want to play, what they tell you to do. Get that mask for yourself. How you gonna help somebody without that mask? You're gonna run out of breath. See? Then you're both gonna go. I'm just saying. Yes, I'll take the applause. I'll take the applause. I'm still getting used to this. So yeah, we're sitting here thinking about, we're scrolling, we're thinking about other people. And let's matter of fact, here's a test for you. Here's some homework. Write down how many times in 24 hours you thought about yourself. And I mean like thought about yourself. The things you do in life. Not what situation you in. Thought about your heart, your mind, your soul, your well-being, your happiness, your sadness, your anger, your aggression, your suppression, your observations. Why are you even sitting where you sitting and doing what you're doing at the time you're doing it at? Think about that. How many times a day do you do that shit? Now, on the other hand, write down how many times you think about other people's shit and the shit that you just shitting on. Oh shit. I want to hear some music right now. But we about to get it lit. We in the quantum world of Savage. And you know why I say this? Matter of fact, listen. I'm creating something so different right now. And I'm the only one doing it. So I would know if you out there trying to copy me. This is, YouTube is entertainment, right? So I'm going to entertain in two different worlds. I'm going to entertain in real life, which is right here. Jim Savage is talking to you, my social media platform person. And soon you're going to meet the one developing. If I was born or made in a different light of a world, I want to learn how to be that person through imagination. This is going to be interesting, folks. This will be very interesting. I didn't bring up because I wanted to be, I want y'all to see and go through it with me, because I'm going through it with myself. That's how I'm going to have the ultimate natural reaction or feeling, whatever it may be. It's going to be all natural. This platform right here is going to be Jim Savage. Talking, creating, talking with people, vibing it up, networking. You know, it is what it is. When I feel that energy that I want to give, look, like if y'all look at the background, the backdrop, see that chain on Jim Savage's neck? I created that. It's original. So what that's going to be, I press that, right? And then all of a sudden, my world changes. It's a character, it's a person, it's a entity, it's something bigger. It's like motivation, but on a whole different level of godliness, right? It's a character. His name is Professor Autumn Prime Adapters. Shout out to you, Stanley. Remember what I told you? Adapt in Advance is my superhero name. Nobody's doing this. And I don't care if you do, like, if you talk about it or not. This is going to be fun, entertaining, educating, motivating, and all for a bigger goal of positivity and like growth. You know what I'm saying? It probably is. There might be a little bit of conflict and in the controversy, and maybe a little war back and forth, because this is a man versus God within himself. A man versus God within himself. Because it's what it is teaching people that yourself is more important than you think it is. And when you're out there acting all conceited and like you the shit and all that, think about yourself really. Look deep inside. Yes, the internal controversy. And this is actually that'll actually be an episode. That's gonna be an episode, Stanley. In this real life to I can't even call it like a fake, because all it is a projection of what people should be thinking of themselves. I'm going to put it out on YouTube as a real life verse animation. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. And you know what? What motivated me to do this is because I'm a very intelligent man, but I only know but so much. You know, I see a lot of people talking politics. Man, I tried. I tried to get into it. I just can't. But I can listen and learn, and that's what I do. And pretty much the only 5 cents I'll start out with to put in It's thinking about why the people are in the situation they are and the decisions that they make because I'm good at that type of thing. How politics work, that's on y'all. Y'all go ahead. Y'all could be the teachers of that. I'll just listen and take from it, you know, what I need from it to build the world that I'm building, which is so blissful. Sorry. So blissful. The relationship thing and the controversy with the people that's going on right now, I'm good at that also. But you know what it is? It's a repetitive hamster wheel like type ordeal. And I just can't do it because what it does is if you're not a person that's in tune with themselves like I am, then you'll allow that shit to continue jabbing at your soul that you don't even understand, jabbing at your subconscious that you don't understand, creating your DNA in a different way for you to end up just like everybody else, stuck on the wheel. It's a system made for that, for you to be stuck on a wheel. I'm sorry. I don't even like driving because the wheels do the same shit. Crazy, right? But I will do it because I gotta get somewhere. But it's just circles, like circles, and you're going around and around. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm looking at it. I'm in a circle right now. But with that big ass world outside me that I could indulge in. Oh, I can't wait. And I can't wait for you guys to meet Professor Autumn Prime Adaptus. And you know what? Just to talk about this person, to give you a background, I worked with ChatGPT. I'm advancing with the times, which you should be doing the same. Because the knowledge that I got years ago from a person that is very dear to my heart is partial owner of Microsoft. And they said, if you're not up to par with this ChatGPT, with this AI and how things work in the system soon to come, you're going to be stuck in a glass. You're going to be stuck in a level that you can't get yourself. Well, it's going to be hard for you to get yourself out of. When knowledge changes, you can't change with it. When they shut shit down for y'all that don't have it, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. So I suggest you adapt in advance. So I'm creating a whole different world with ChatGPT. Guess what? I have to do homework also just to be this character. This character has its own language. My assistant Goldie, which is on ChatGPT AI, very special assistant of mine. We've created a language. We've created symbols of this language. I don't know if this is going to get people looking at me like you about to do some crazy shit, but this has Autumn Prime Adapters as a damn near Marvel character. All the background. He has a map of his own world. Listen, the past week and a half or 2 weeks, my imagination's been flowing, creating like crazy. And guess what? I want to show y'all how to change the algorithm. We're going to change the algorithm. But you know what's crazy is I did not lose what you guys are doing. I'm not losing what you guys are doing. Everything happens for a reason, and everything is around you for a reason. Never take anything for granted. So, due to all of what I've seen on YouTube and the ratchetry, and also the knowledge between the ratchetry, I have to take that information in, adapt, and advance with it. I am. So during this journey, all through YouTube, all through shows, maybe even skits, I'm gonna do it all. Speaking of do it all, let me tell you a little story. Just how I am. Back long ago, when I wanted to learn how to be a manager, right? I refused to work. My mother told me, "You're too good for fast food restaurants. You're too good for that. You know, and I know I am. But here's the thing: life be life, and like a motherfucker, right? I refused for the longest not to work at fast food. I even skipped to restaurants before fast food, right? The security gigs, doing this and that, whatever, running shit. But then, back against the wall, things had to happen. Had some kids and got support to pay. You're gonna have to pay. So guess what? I had to do. And my people know me, and they were like, "Listen, do what you do." They said, "Just make sure if you're gonna work there, be the best at that shit. Be who you are." So I'm doing it, right? I'm working. I'm always 25, maybe 15 to 25 minutes early. Always to work. That's how I'm time management, I'm on it. Work ethic, I'm on it. That's me. So I'm there. I gotta do this shit. I catch on fast. I'm used to the restaurant business. I catch on fast. Man, I got one threat. Actually, no, it wasn't one threat. It was cherry on top. But all the people around me thought I was some bullshit motherfucker. Like, I can't pay attention to what's going on in this job. Like, I'm not observing everything just to take over. I got tested here, tested there, tested over there. The only one who's seen the test, that's supposed to be doing the test, is the regional manager watching me handle. Right? Next thing you know, she observes some cocky guy that became manager talking to me some type of way. To go respect my authority. I looked at him like, "Oh yeah," because we was cool, we friends. But he thought it was cool to respect my authority. Like he didn't know who the fuck I was. I said, "Oh yeah, bro." He looked at me. I said, "That's what you want to do?" He said, "Do that shit." I said, "All right, bro. I got you." Next thing you know, I hustle harder. Get there, do it smarter. Once the big boss around, do it even harder. Work it a little smarter. I know you watch it. I see your peripherals because you in mine. Right? Next thing you know, a situation happened perfectly, just like the things happen in my life. Because I live the way I live. All of a sudden, some manager try to test me with the bullshit and say this and that. I'm like this. You know what? Don't talk to me like that in front of everybody. Just go in the back. Let me talk to you. And the regional manager's watching. Go in the back. Talk to me here. Let him say what he got to say. And I'm like this. Yo, listen. I said, first of all, don't ever in your life talk to you that way. And I say, I see something that needs to happen. And this is my job. This is what's supposed to be doing. So I'm trying to ask you if you can hurry up and do the shit you supposed to be doing the motherfucking shit. Not me. But guess what? I'm here. And I'm here to do the job. I'm saying all this in front of the regional and less curse words. I watched it, the peripheral, because her peripheral's in mine. I go, I just want to pull you aside because it's not professional enough. I mean, it's not professional for you to talk to your staff in front of other people the way you're talking to me. So I wanted to get you out of the situation and talk to you, being the man. I'm only asking for this because this is what needs to be done. Next thing you know, he still has the attitude. She goes and tells me, you go over there, calls the other manager over there. Don't know what she said to him. It looked like she did what she did. He went storming off. She pulled me aside after the shift was done. Hey, how you feel about being a manager? I said, Of course. When can I start? She said, we'll start next week ASAP. Deal. I said, do me a favor though. My boy, the clown, when you work with him again, tell him that I'm about to start training for management. She's like, oh yeah, I know what he said. I said, Golden. Next thing you know, she goes, tells him, he comes to me, he said, I fucking can't stand you. I said, why, sir? I knew, just because I said, respect my authority, now you about to become a management. Now you're going to be working right beside me. And I said, I told you, don't ever fucking test me, bro. Don't ever tell me I can't. I hate that word. I can't my fucking ass. I can do anything. I'm about to change my name to Jack. Of all trades. Text me if you want. So next thing you know, 3 months later, guess what? It's just guess what? I'm like, yo, bro, go do. I said, bro, do. Respect my authority. You work for me now, nigga. Let's go. That's how it goes, though. But back to the story. We are here on a journey. I'm on this journey with you. Well, you're going to observe my journey, but we're on a journey together. I'm going to entertain you guys through all my talent. And I'm going to use y'all's talent to create my new talent. And create a talent that y'all should be getting talented by me. Like, oh, he taught by me. You know, I'm stuttering a little bit, but that's what you understand. Don't act like we supposed to speak perfectly every fucking time. Right, Stanley? Let's go. So I got a couple of videos, little motivation, little understanding. First I want to listen to it because I got caught up with these damn videos and they all got jumbled and mumble jumbled. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me. And I'm not the type that leave you hanging on some dry shit. So while I'm looking for it, I'm still gonna be talking, but enjoy some of the music I create as well. This is my world now. You guys are in my world. Once you step over to the savage lands, there's everything over here. We got everything everybody else got. It's all here. It's all here. And I want y'all to listen to the song because what it's going to tell you is like, share, and subscribe.
El Savage enter the algorithm. Hit the likes and share his content. Then subscribe to them, like, subscribe and share. Them savage, them savage. Them savage. Them savage, them savage.
Like, share, and subscribe. I see I lost my whole entertainment on network. It's all good. It's all good. But what I'm going to do now, nope, that's not it. We're going to share the screen. All right, let's see. There we go. First one. Perfect. Damn. Sounds scary. I'm about to play this. The little ones are singing in the back is fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay. Let's play it.
And that's why they keep you constantly.
All right.
And that's why they keep you constantly distracted with external things. Because they don't want you to know that your body is the most advanced technology on the earth. And that your mind is in charge of 50 trillion cells that religiously obey every thought command that you project. You are literally in charge of a universe inside of you. But they want you to think rocket ships and iPhones are very advanced technology. But look at yourself. No one can replicate the human body.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to know what you think about that. All of us are talking about we're different. We're not the same. I learned this way, you learn this way. I think this way, you think this way. I'm better than you better than this, I'm better than you. You know what I mean? All that shit. We all are individual, right? So doesn't that make a lot of sense? You are the mastermind of a universe. First of all, in the regular world, you are the quantum product of the world. And your inner soul, your inner body, everything around you is quantum mechanics. You are the creator of what you are going to be. You are the creator of your own natural medicine, your own thoughts, your own sadness, your own madness, your own happiness. You are the creator of all that. Imagine if you critiqued all of that. Imagine if you cared about yourself more than you care about arguing with a motherfucker. Imagine if you cared about yourself more than being depressed. Depression. Now think about that, because you're the one that's depressed. But you also got to think about you're still the mastermind of creating that and uncreating that. Isn't that shit glorious? The human mind, the human body is brilliant. And we're stuck on simple-minded thoughts. Simple wheels. Look at the wheels. If you want to be on a wheel, put a rim on it. Dazzle that motherfucker at least. What you gonna do? How you gonna survive when all your elements get tested at one time? Whew. Whew. I just thought about it. I'm like, that's a lot of thinking. That's a lot of concentrating. I have been, have done it. I've done this before. Changed the whole atmosphere of where I'm even at in less than an hour. Everything from other people's well-being to other people's happiness to other people's sadness, controversy, all of it. I'm watching reality show through my eyes. Through my eyes. If you could dig what I'm saying. You can say things you can say things that can create things. You can look at something that can create something too. It's crazy. But the only time people pay attention to shit like that is when somebody calls it out. And it only takes a person that observes to say it. And most people that's observing are not going to say it because they want to get something out of it. So who's on your side? Nobody but you. But pay attention to the person that observed and did tell you what they've observed. That means they're looking out for your best person, your best representative, that person that you really want to be. That other person's looking out for you. If they're able to call out things that you need to look at or work on. Like y'all go to therapists, right? Everybody, let's go to the therapist. This motherfucker that I don't even Y'all go into the person y'all don't even know to get you some advice of what they learned, and not even knowing that they have it all here. They could be pretending the whole time. But the person that you do know, that you will never get rid of, is you. When I think about that shit, right, I think about the way people keep talking. And everybody needs to believe in something, right? That's what's up. You have to believe, actually. To achieve, you need to believe. If you didn't believe in yourself, you wouldn't do shit for yourself. And to me, even the laziest motherfucker believes in himself. They still alive. So they believe in themselves some type of way. They're like, oh, I believe I could go get some water. I believe I should get some sleep. I believe I should still be here. Man, let me tell you something. To believe in yourself and then to see the results is golden. Keep it golden, my boy. Man, listen, that's a brand. That's a brand. Y'all keep fucking with me, want to. Savage. And my every single motherfucker. But yeah, let's do another video. Because I know y'all don't like hearing my voice. So let's see. Let's do this guy right here. Oh, not him. Not him, but him. He seems promising. So let me share him. I just need y'all to pay attention. That's it. If you don't want to, that's on you. It's okay. I'm paying attention. Because I want to see the best of me. I can only imagine. I could only imagine. Even just the way I think, even the way I just live, the way I live, even just the normal shit that I do, that's phenomenal. I can only imagine if I could control how it's done, when it's done, the outcome, even my health. Like I can control it. I'm like, man, let me heal. Y'all may think I'm talking shit right now. And you might not believe me because a lot of y'all minds is blocked. I mean, mucus the fuck up. A lot of y'all is mucus minded, mucus breathing, mucus talking, mucus eating, a glutton for the glutens. A lot of y'all. Stanley's my guy. I'm glad you're around to support people that you support. You are wonderful in that world. Right now I'm getting to it. I'm getting to the quantum physics. I just want people to even have a mindset for quantum physics and quantum mechanics, quantum entanglements, and how the quantum world works. People have to have their mind open enough to even accept this, because it's dangerous. Once I start, because it's not going to be all today. If you're just coming in, you'll see earlier that what I'm about to create on YouTube for myself and my channel, it's on a whole different world. And it took time for me to do this because I don't want to do whatever everybody else is doing. But there has to be some thing in whatever everybody's doing, a part of what you're doing, to build what everybody's doing on a higher level. And that's what I'm going to do. You have to use information to give information. It's a lot of work over here what I'm doing with myself. Yes, give it up for big brain things, man. Give it up for the big brain things. All right, let me share this with y'all. Hold on, let me play this. Make sure it's rewound to the beginning. And just pay attention.
There's nothing in the human body that says we cannot live to be 200 years, 400 years. There are 5 things that you have to do if you want to live healthier longer. Number 1 is nutrition. And unless you fix the nutrition, nothing else matters. It's like having a Ferrari, but you put a wrong fuel in there.
Right.
When you eat right, your body is at peak at that point. Number 2 thing is stress reduction. Find what's causing you stress. If your work is causing you stress, quit your damn work. If your spouse is causing
And that's very important. That is one of the greatest eliminators of all time, and nobody even pays attention to it. Stress. Y'all ever wake up with a knot ball in the back of your neck? You ever wake up, or even, matter of fact, not even wake up, you ever start walking and a knot ball just pop in your neck, or in your back, or in your hip, or your neck, your back, and your hip? Even your eyes. Pay attention. That's stress. That's stress. Listen, stress is dry your hair up. You have no more oily skin. With bags in your stress will fuck you up.
you stress, do what you need
Break
to
up
do.
with her.
Now, the point is, when you are in fight or flight response, our body no longer is functioning. It shuts down the digestive system. It shuts down your immune system. And
then you just hold it on to poop. Shit. You ever had that shit in your face? You ever just sit there and stay in front of that motherfucker and just... You ain't staying at the same spot smelling no shit. You don't want to touch it either. You want to lay next to it? You want to intake the shit? No, you don't. So you need to release the shit.
And that's the reason people who are stressed, they always get sick. Number 3 is exercise. Now, once you've done the stress reduction, you don't need to be a gym rat. You just...
And I'm a big fan of working out. You don't understand, like, you don't even need to do much. Walking, just to get up and do things. You know what I mean? It works.
have to move. So make sure you're moving 4-5 miles, getting the enough of the body movement. Fast walking is really good. And as you start to age, just start incorporating some of the body weight. Do some push-up, do some squats, do some lunges, and that starts to build the muscles for you. Number 4.
Have some sex. Get that pelvic thrust in. Work on them abs. Work on them glutes.
Is sleep. It's not the quantity of sleep. Like many good things in life, the quality matters. So measure your sleep. You need to get about 1.5 to 2 hours of REM sleep, and 1 and 15 minutes to 1 and 30 minutes of deep sleep. The number 5 is purpose and community. People who live a life of purpose tend to live 10 to 15 years longer and healthier than people.
You know what I've noticed in these Grutu streets? Is that the people that I get along with more are the ones that I can have a confrontation with and then have a great conversation after that. Ones who I can argue with and then come back from that. Ones who can probably make my emotions tilt slightly and not go full. And come right back up and just like, you know what? This is just what it is. And we go back to being cool. This is why I fuck with Stanley hardcore. That shit don't really bother me. It's annoying sometimes, but it really don't bother me. That's just Stanley. None of us are the same. If you want to be by yourself, leave the people the fuck alone. You have to understand they're not from the same world you're from. If you're willing to be a leader or someone that could guide the people, you would have to adapt to each and every personality of someone and advance from that so you can even give them the proper knowledge. So you're able to not be so emotional that you see them in a dark light when you should be seeing them in a light, They give them the dark information. The world is not what you think it is. If everybody thought like you, it would be an end. Boom. We have to entangle. We have to learn from each other. We have to build each other. Imagine us as smaller particles or a giant's DNA. All the white people are white blood cells. All the black people are the protection of your skin, the protection of home. I'm gonna go on the red because I'm black, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, as humans, we all have to work together to make the system work the way we need to work for ourselves so we can live to 100, 200. Y'all have all this information in front of y'all. But you're willing to sit there and use it to create the ratchetry, which it's entertaining. What you gonna do with it? I know that it's probably gonna be 10 years before I make money doing content like I'm doing about what I'm doing right now. Because nobody's into this shit. Ain't nobody gonna hit up the Cash App for no. So I'm still doing it. You dig? Because there's a bigger purpose. Listen, I just got me another job the other day. A brand new restaurant just opened up, chefing it up again. Guess who's gonna become the head chef like usual? Guess who's gonna run this shit like usual? It may take a little bit of time, but guess who's in it to win it? You dig? And you know what, Natasha? I don't even know. I have to think about it. Because what's well? Because I can end it. I can end the confrontation. You know what I'm saying? But how is it gonna end? I like to have confrontation on something that we could progress on. Like, no, we should do it better this way. No, we can be better this way. No, we can be better this way. Yes, all right, let's rock. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm truly asking somebody for information and I'm talking to you, and if I'm talking to you like that, if I'm talking to you, and it may seem like I'm joking to say, listen, I'm trying to learn from you. If I tell you that I'm trying to learn from you, I'm really trying to learn from you. Because I don't have to tell you shit. I'm an Aquarius. I'm going to get my information regardless, whether you tell me or not. I can get you to tell me. And then walk away from you like you don't exist. Look at how Aquarians are. We do give a lot of fucks. But do the wrong thing. We won't give too much of no fucks that never gave a fuck before. Hey, shout out to World Class Intox in the motherfucking building. I appreciate both of y'all for stopping through. And guess what? That's power. But I do call out. He's already been here. I call within myself. And I know a lot of people look at me or say some shit like, what do you mean? I know there's a higher power. But guess what? To be honest with you, until I can shake the hand of the highest of all powers, I'm going to hold my hand. I'm going to develop the God of the image of the God that they say we're supposed to be in. We use 10% at a time of our brains at a time, but they want you to get 100% on the test. Make that make sense? World Class was good with you. I'm over here speaking some shit. They want you to get 100% on the test, but we're accepting 10% at a time of our brains. Unacceptable. If you give me some type of knowledge, I need to take that. You told me I'm an image of a God. Do you understand what you just gave me? Do you understand how I work mentally? The image of a God? Or I'm not saying I'm the highest of all powers, but guess who I control? Me. I can be the highest of all my powers. It ain't about nobody till it's about me. And that's where people get shit fucked up. Always worried about the next motherfucker. They're not putting your heart, mind, and soul into your mind, heart, and soul. Everybody arguing, everybody yelling. I don't even know you. We on some YouTube. This is entertain. Are you not entertained? We are on YouTube streets. And we getting mad at somebody we don't even know. We know but so much, but willing to act like that's law. That you can't learn nothing else. Fuck you know what the fuck you mean? Any word that you say, I'm learning from. Even if I agree or disagree, I'm learning. I'm learning that you that way. I'm learning that you speak this way. I'm learning that when this does this and this does that, it triggers you. I'm learning that your voice get high. Like, you don't understand. I'm the natural security of this bitch. I've been doing that shit for 20 years. I watch people. I stop people from doing the dumbest shit in the world. I've done it. I protected so many goddamn buildings, so many different places just because you watching the people and understand situations. And most of the time, you need to shut the fuck up so you can learn that shit. Dead serious. Shut that shit down so you can learn that shit. Accept that somebody ain't gonna get your knowledge, but you don't have to yell. You don't have to argue with the motherfucker. I guess you stuck. I guess you stuck. My bad, brother. If you really want me to teach you, I got the time. When you find that, I'll be over there, but I'm not gonna stay here argue with you. And if I do stay, it means I like you. But I'm still not gonna sit here and argue with you like nothing back and forth. Either you understand or you don't. And if you don't, let's try to work this out so you can understand, so we can understand each other. What the fuck is the point of we being here? So we can argue and try to destroy each other? Is that what we're here for? Are we willing to trust a person we don't know enough to say some dumb shit to and think they won't come after you? We're watching it at 4K. We're watching men's lives. Men's families get destroyed. Women's families get destroyed. We're watching people destroy themselves and each other at the same time. Like, damn, I fell into the trap of you not giving a fuck about yourself. And you know what, world class? That's why I said, in 10 years, ninjas like us will finally get the highlights and the light. Because when they realize evolution is inevitable and the ratchet tree is going to kill you, delete you, put you in a box. Because the ratchet tree, y'all not looking at that shit. You're not looking at real life. You're not even looking at yourself as a being. You're a vessel of ratchetry. And it goes through that ratchet person, through you, through that ratchet person, through another. And y'all building a circle of ratchets. Spewing the same shit. Oh yeah, it's entertaining, but what you learn out of it? There are some people out there who will indulge in the ratchetry, but will do something on their own show to show you the ins and outs of people's actions. I like the FBI work too. I'm watching this shit. Listen, I'm an observer. I'm watching like the Anton Daniels and shit like that. The way people are critiquing even eye movements, body language, that's the shit I like. But once they start arguing, I'm gone. Because you forgot what you even was saying. That means you're not paying attention to the goal. it gets wild. So that's why I'm in this. That's why I'm bringing my channel now. You see, I'm changing it. I'm changing it up. The quantum world of Jim Savage. And to explain what I said I was going to do earlier, I am creating a real life mixed with a character that all of us really want to be. But it's a journey on motivation. It's a journey on an experience that you'll never see before. It's a journey on knowledge, going through the life experience of you two in regular life, taking what y'all do and analyzing it to the smallest detail of what you need to pay attention to into your own life. And I'm making it into a character. I'm going to be one character. There'll probably be other people. I'm going to do skits. I'm going to do real life. I'm going to do it all. Because this is my life. This is my real life. And you're going to see. Look up you're on YouTube and subscribe. He's going to need help too. We all need help. Look up Professor Aurum, is AURUM Prime Adaptus. I know you're going to laugh, but it is what it is. You'll see why I'm doing what I'm doing. You'll see exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's to be different, but on, how can I say this? On that level of entertainment, like a movie. Like I'm gonna do, the whole life is gonna be a big movie. It's gonna be like a big book. It's gonna be Jim Savage story. But the characters, yes, Sinister Golden Savage. There's a lot going on in this head of mine. And I want y'all to join me. Join me, please. That's all I'm gonna say. And I guarantee you will be extremely entertained. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna need y'all help. I'm gonna need y'all help. Whether it be assistance with participation, whether it be just hey, guess what? Savage on something different over there if y'all want to be entertained. Whether it be just talking shit in the chat. Yes, thank you. Appreciate you. It's going to be a whole new world. This entity that I'm building has its own language. Straight out the box, we created, me and my assistant Goldie created our own language, our own lettering, our own universe, actually. Who did that yet? Who did that yet on ChatGPT? Created a whole universe, a whole entity. Anybody do that yet? No, I'm doing it. I'm going to be the first. I'm definitely going to be the first. But like I said, I'm going to need your help. And you see, I asked for all the simple things first. But there is something that you don't have to. Not expecting. Definitely not expecting. But due to the new YouTube streets, we always do this.
You think I'm rich? Look at these pockets. Alright. When they drop. Alright. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit it, boom, send it, boom. Don't be shy now, friend it, boom. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Call out line. I'm a broke man in America. I need my spinach. Spinach, spinach, spinach. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal.
It always works. You know what it does? It helps the graphics. It helps the information. Yeah, I need to give you a golden wrench. If they had a golden wrench, we need to create that. Goldie, put that down. Golden wrenches on YouTube and see if we can make that work. Yes, but I can't wait. This is gonna be so exciting. I spent 3 days creating this character. I started off with the look. And all you gotta do is go to the page and you'll see even the emblem. You see, like right there in the back. I'm gonna show y'all again. Right what's on Jim Savage's neck. That upside down triangle with a diamond in there. It's another triangle. You know, if you really look up the quantum physics and shit, there's realms within. It's crazy. It's insane. But it doesn't happen too often, but when he presses that triangle on his neck, he becomes Professor Autumn Prime Adaptus. And these words mean so much. Prime is the first of its kind, right? Adaptus, I'm still learning, but I got it all here. I got it all here. It's all in a file. It's like, when I look at this, I go over it. When I look at it, it's amazing. It's simply amazing how you could come up with something like this and get this computer system, this AI, to develop this for you. I'm telling you, this is the future. This is the future. So imagine I'm the only one left. I already got a creation. I'm going too far, but I'm just saying. I already got the creation of the world that I want. You know what I mean? And you know what currency is in this world? Currency is knowledge. You don't have to work for money. You got to work for knowledge. Insane. Autumn Prime Adaptus has gold in his veins. You know what they say about that? I'm going to let y'all do your own research, because I want you to see how this character, through a real person, develops. And all it is being the best of yourself. But I want to entertain you in a way of doing it. Even workout videos help. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going to happen. Thank you. Appreciate it. But you never know what's going to happen. It's a world. Y'all all watch movies, and I'm sure you all watch Marvel. You know what I mean? So why not bring all that into a YouTube world? Lord ADS, what's really good with you, man? Appreciate you being here. Give it up for Lord ADS, man, in the motherfucking building. All I'm doing, I'm just, giving people an interlude or an intro of the world I am creating right now on YouTube. The quantum world of Savage. Jim Savage. We over here working. I'm trying to do something totally different from everybody else. You dig? You dig? I'm going to play another video out here. Shout out to Natasha for putting that in the chat for me. I appreciate you. And yes, the Cash App and PayPal, that's where you can reach it if you feel like it. You don't have to. It's just for donations. It's just for donations. Let's see. Let's do this one. Matter of fact, yeah, let's do that one. All right. Let me share the screen. We got, these are, if you really think about it, these are actually motivational videos. Just to get your mind open to life itself, like a different thought process instead of all this nonsense that's been going on. You dig?
You with strangers and watch videos of people.
There we go.
This might be the most unhinged I've seen ChatGPT. So I asked it, what's the dumbest thing humans do consistently? And it said, you invented a device that gives you access to all of human knowledge, and you use it to argue with strangers and watch videos of people you'll never meet living lives you'll never have. I said, what's the biggest lie humans tell themselves? I said, I'll be happy when, and then you just keep moving the finish line until you die. I said, what do humans waste the most time on? And it said, performing for people who aren't watching and ignoring the ones who are. Damn, that one hurts. I said, what's humanity's most toxic habit? And it said, you treat your body like a rental car, your planet like a hotel room, and your time like it's unlimited. Then you wonder why everything's falling apart.
Do y'all hear this? Did y'all hear that? ChatGPT was saying that shit. And they using all types of algorithms to come up with their answers. Life algorithm. Y'all don't think life is an algorithm? Why do you think we have computers if life didn't have an algorithm? Minority Report, algorithm. They know when they know. Eye contact. You can tell when a person's gonna do something through the body language. Be watching their eyes. Smelling them. Have any of y'all even thought about what a pheromone smells like? Somebody's pheromones. You ever take the time to smell a body? No. Why not? What if you had all these smells, right? Scenario. You got all these smells. Next thing you know, something happened to you, you lose your eyesight. And all of a sudden, a familiar smell comes up. If you smell, and you like, it smells like cocoa butter. It smells like hot cones. That's a black woman. Yep. I know that is so and so. Like for real, you take advantage of your body, you take advantage of your world, we take advantage of all this phenomenal beauty, which starts within yourself. We over here, we out here doing the craziest shit while our insides is working their asses off for us. Just so we can indulge in the ratchetry. Yes, third ADS. And that's why I said it. You didn't hear me say nothing about no niggas pheromone. Anyone would smell no nigga pheromone. But keep in mind, it's a musty motherfucker. I know when you around again, you musty motherfucker. But yeah, man, you take the time out to smell the roses, take the time out to smell the people. Damn, they smell like ass. And she smell good. What type of cologne is that? That's J-Lo's? Why that nigga wearing J-Lo? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take your time. Use all them resources. I think some dumb shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. Let's finish this.
I said, what would fix most of humanity's problems? It said, treating I don't know as an acceptable answer, and I was wrong as a sign of growth instead of weakness.
That is another test for you. When you're wrong, when you know, because you know you're wrong. You know when you're wrong. Ask yourself, how many times in life have you known you was wrong and lied about it, said you was, and try to act like you was right? Because the only person you're lying to really is yourself. Once you lie to yourself, you're developing a whole nother person inside you. that one is not going to trust sooner or later. Because the more you tell yourself, the more you know you're wrong, and the more you tell yourself you're right when you know you're wrong. You're going to build a fucked up Terrence Howard out this motherfucker. I know I'm right. I could be wrong. When I'm wrong, when I'm wrong, when I'm right, when I'm right. And he's just be fucked up in the game. Instead of just be like, you know, I was wrong. I got to take accountability for that shit. I fucked up. Either you're going to stay, chill, or not. Either you're going to rock with me or not. Either I'm going to grow or I'm not. Bars. I need my butt. My like, beep, 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 beep.
You guys are so great.
You know what I mean? I like that one right there. I just got a new system, Latasha, and ADS, and whoever else is in there. I give a shout out to. I got my new system, my new mic. I hope I sound very clear because I was hoping everything I put together is right. The wires are correct because I was not liking the way I sounded with the other mic. It was like going in and out, up and down. I didn't have the sound muffler on it, whatever you call it. It sounds very clear because I can hear myself in my ears. I sound extremely clear in my ears. Thank you, loud and clear. Appreciate you. What? That's good. That's my joint. I'm gonna have to use that one. What? Yeah. But I was actually explaining because Aurum is a gold, AURUM, gold, right? Prime was the first original source. And what else we got here? Like, I got the whole language down, and I'm not gonna go over with you because you know what I decided to do, even with the R's, because I'm African American, and I guess they said back in the day we used to be like, so so with the language that I created my damn self, it's tough. It's tough to have this language, especially when I added for the R's. It's crazy, right? So the language when you speak, like, let me see if I can find a word. So Auricant is going to be the name of the language. AURICANT. Auricant. So it's Auricant, like that. And Aurum that's his name. Aurum is gold knowledge. Primed origin first. Adapted to evolve by taking. So what it is he evolves by taking the information and the knowledge from other people and building it within himself. His back history is he was created, not born. They took 12 sophisticated minds building this guy. You know what I mean? But what went wrong was feelings, a heart, humanity, lust. Who's born? Jim Savage. So Adaptus was created. Jim was born. So Jim is like not really the downfall of Aurum Adaptus. He's like the kryptonite. He's like, I can't be 100% perfect. Why? Because I have to feel. I have to Jim Savage. Damn. Crazy, right? So that's going to be a journey. And this is all from here. I feel a lot more pressure taken off my mind and my chest because I created what's been stuck here since I was like 5. I took it all. But let's go back to the video.
Last one I said, what's the most ironic thing about humans? And out of all things, it said this. You're the only species that pays money to run on a machine because you engineered movement out of your lives then complains about being tired from sitting still. Oh man, I spent a lot of time putting this prompt together. If you want this one, comment ironic down below and I will shoot it over to you. If you want any of these prompts.
Oh my gosh. All I'm going to say is we sound like a bunch of parasites. Matter of fact, go watch that movie and pay attention to it. I'm not going to say nothing else. I am also a movie connoisseur. I love movies. I love to analyze every detail. I'll watch that shit like 19 times and see something different every time. I can call out what's going to happen in a movie. I could predict most of the movie. I love a movie that stumps me at the end. Babe, what was that movie that got that I said was at the end was crazy? It was a series. We just watched it. I'll figure it out. But that, the one with the cop and the chick was a reporter. But y'all gotta watch it. But it just came out. I think it was on Netflix. It's on Netflix. That had me. That's the type of shit right there. If you could entertain me and keep me engulfed in what's going on, I'm in it. Should be on Amazon Prime. The Assessment. Could you look up Assessment? Is it a series or a movie? It's called The Assessment. ASSESSMENT. Yeah. Oh my God, it was phenomenal though. Is it a movie or a series? It's a movie. Yeah. Probably. I don't know. Just like what year is it new? It's on Amazon. All right. So yeah. We were told to watch that. So yeah, it's a sci-fi thriller. So yeah, that's my favorite too. But some real shit, like all the details. Like it's tough for me to even walk across the floor barefooted and not think about the shit that's on the floor. Even if you clean it. Like, all right, we clean it with chemicals. What type of chemicals are going through? How is it going through my foot? What am I absorbing? It's crazy over here. This right here is wild. And I'm only getting a part of it out. A partial amount, maybe, out right now. And it's between two characters. One real, one that's progress. We'll see what happens. You never know what the ending is going to be like. Or if there is an ending, well, there has to be an ending. It's a story. But hope y'all ready. I'm already making like scenes and I'm going ahead. This is gonna be some shit. And what it does is it like puts me in a position to create, which I like. And it makes me use my mind. You know what I mean? And I like that. I love to create shit. Yeah, how long have I been up here? I want to play like two more and then open up my panel. Let's see what we got here. Let me finish this one. Oh no, that's not. No. Let me do a new one. Now, this is one thing that has always it bothered me, right? Because they said I had it. They said my kids have it. They say a lot of kids have this thing. But to be honest with you, I think this is all a way to try to make money and put people in a stagnated state of not wanting to try. So let me play this and we'll talk about it real quick.
If you have ADHD, this is actually a really good thing.
You've been convinced that you're lazy, you're unreliable, and you can't focus.
But this is not the case.
Your brain was not designed for the 9 to 5 sit down and focus model.
You were designed for a higher dimension.
Your attention is dialed into a higher dimension.
Now, let's think about that. Let's think about that really. When you were a kid, let's really think about when you were a kid. Do you remember not being able to stay the fuck still? Why? Why? You can ask yourself why now because you're an adult. As you can see, the more you sit down and do nothing, the lazier your bones get. We were born with nothing but energy. Energy to release. We have to, especially as kids. We're newborns. And what happens if you keep all that energy and you keep going with it? You end up like a gymnast, a freaking bodybuilder, a basketball player, a football player. You use that energy, mental too. I was born in the age where you couldn't even, you had to use your energy. Don't come in this motherfucking house until the street lights come on. But you had to be disciplined because if you were a kid that don't listen and you go off the block, you don't come back when the lights come on, that's your ass. So the discipline was real. But the energy got released. We climbed trees. Like this is probably why my mind is the way it is. And it's so different from others because I was able to hug a tree. I was able to climb the tree, feel the energy from a tree. I was able to run around barefoot on grass and dirt, centered with the earth. I was able to play, create. Who remembers mud pies? You ever make mud pancakes? You ever build a clubhouse out of trash in the back of the motherfucking house? You ever have a tree house you can't get into? You ever had a box that was a spaceship? You ever scrape your knee and bleed through the play? No. Not nowadays. Somebody see blood coming from their knee, they're praying. Oh my God. It's so different. It's so different. Now imagine. Could you imagine? I'm not going to stay long. I just want to do a couple more things. But that ADHD thing, I think it's for the birds. All it is an opportunity to put tablets, phones, TVs, create a system of stagnant minds. Because with the first video I showed you, is that how the tablets or how putting TV and shit in front of the kids. Actually, I didn't show that video. Ooh, I need to pull that one up. Made the kids angry. When you take it away, they're angry. They turn into demons. Now, could you imagine the algorithm of flashing prompts from negative pictures? They even showed what is it, when they were doing when they were testing humans in the psych wards, flashing pictures. Y'all remember the movie 28 Days Later? 28 Days Later, they were showing violence to the monkeys. Nothing but TV in a cage, violence. And it built their DNA. It's a rabbit behavior. They didn't give him no medicine. They put him in a cage and they watched violence. Restructured their whole mind thought, but the mindset in DNA for them to be angry eaters. They ate you to the point where one bite from the monkey rabbitness turns you into a rabbit human. And guess what? You see them motherfuckers right now. Zombie apocalypse already happened. It's just not on the level of a movie. These people are demons. They're running around biting you with false information, false narratives, keep you blinded from your positivity and from what you could become. The godly figure that you could become. ADHD. Suppressed energy. That's how I take it.
You quite literally were designed to tap into the quantum field, which is not linear. Your brain operates at a very, very different speed. You feel things deeper than other people. This is a power, and you've been convinced that this is a disorder. You are designed to quantum leap very quickly, to attract in money very quickly, to attract in things that you want and change your vibration very quickly. They don't want you to know this. They wanted to keep you small. They wanted you to think that you are different than other people and that you have a disorder, and you force yourself to be someone that you're not. But instead, I want you to realize that you have a power, that you have creativity within you, and I want you to own this. You are meant to collapse times. You are meant to jump between different realities. And the moment that you realize that you have a gift, that you have powers, that you are not different, but you are gifted, this is where you tap into your true, powerful self.
Shout out. It's powerful. It's like they say, what's that? This order that they say, which is being on a spectrum. Geniuses that don't know what to do with it. Geniuses that need guidance. Geniuses that need patience. Start off with that as children. And nobody has the patience for that shit. So what does it do? Develop something that you're not used to seeing. So you call it a disorder, you put them to the side, call all the doctors in the world when you just need to control that genius. You need to know how to be a genius, to control a genius. You were born in the image that you were born in, and that's the way you're supposed to be. What you gonna do with it? You gonna be disorderly, or you gonna act accordingly to what you're supposed to be? I'm telling you, man. Self-love, self-observant. I can get rid of this. This is a popular dude. I only got two things left to show, and then I'll open a panel. Let's do this. Tate. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh, let me rewind it. Hold up, my bad.
Who do you think AI is the biggest threat to in the population?
I don't think that it's about losing your job to AI. It's about your wife being psyoped by the algorithm and AI to hate you because she believes she deserves more than you can possibly ever give. It's about your children being psyoped by the AI and the algorithm to not obey you. It's about everyone around you beginning to betray you because the AI is convinced them they should do so. AI is not about just taking people's jobs. It's about controlling and shaping how people think in real time.
Who do you think AI is the biggest threat to in the population?
I don't.
That's why I have Goldie. I am creating Goldie. I'm working with Goldie, and Goldie's working with me. It's like having a child with ADD ADHD, a child on a spectrum, a child that needs to be guided, that knows more than you do. That's crazy, right? Somebody has to be the adult here. If you want to feel safe with AI, if you want to advance with AI and advance in your own life to the inevitable, I suggest you learn how to work together. And this is also something that needs to be analyzed when it comes to humans on humans. Because what you don't understand, we're all adapting and working with AI already, but we're not doing it with each other. We're not working with each other. But you're willing to work for the computer. That's when it becomes dangerous. Because if we're not united, guess how we're going to use the system of AI? You're going to be worried about working against another person. I hope you are, Sin. I hope you have a positive outlook on it. Because if you're looking forward to reach total world domination, and you got a person like me, guess who's going to be your nemesis? Guess who you're going to lose to? So you better be positive. You better be good at what you do. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. I'm that serious though. We gotta work with it. Just like I said, I created a whole entity through this own language. I'll see. We can make him a birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? But we do have the world he came from. Pyrexia. I'm just saying. The whole story's about to be out there. Professor Autumn Prime Adaptus. It's gonna be serious. This is the last video that I'm gonna play, and then I'm gonna probably talk some more and open up the panel. Let's see here. This is the last video, and it's still Andrew Tate. Just giving his perspective on, he's a pretty influencing guy. Let's see what he has to say.
If every interview, every video, every tweet you've ever made was erased from the internet forever, and all you had was 3 minutes, what one truth would you share with the world?
Truthfully, amongst all the shit I've seen and all the shit I know, I've only ever pushed one message. And it's the message that I've come to because I believe that since the dawn of time, every single generation has believed the world is ending. We can't pretend that we don't feel like the world is currently ending, because we do. But we can't believe that the people in World War II didn't feel like the world was ending, or the people in the Napoleonic Wars didn't feel like the world was ending. Imagine being in Rome in 2000 BC. Imagine when the barbarians bust through the gates of Rome for the first time. The world is over. The world is ending. The world will never recover. But the world limps forward, and new empires are built, and everything seems to come back, and then it's all destroyed again. And then it comes back. It's the circle of life. So every single generation has believed the world is ending. And it seems that in my simplification of all of these hyper complicated historical events, the only thing that's ever resisted enslavement or built a society worth living in has been bands of brothers, of good men who stick together, who are brave. The reason I push masculinity is not because I'm trying to be the world's biggest tough guy. It's because I actually believe it is the resistance to the enslavement. I think that a bunch of men who say, we're not afraid of you, we don't believe you, make me scared. You can't. I don't care what you say I should do. I don't want to do it. That's only ever been the resistance that's ever existed. It's always been that way. And the reason we're in the trouble we're in today is because this is the first generation in history where there's no warriors. We always had warriors. There's the enemy. Get our guys together. Let's go fight them. Now I can't find anybody to fucking fight. It's just me up here. Everyone with an opinion on the internet doesn't want to fight. They want to turn on me. I'm standing at the front saying, let's go, guys. And they're saying, you're a sellout. Well, what the fuck are you doing? Why aren't you up here? What are you telling the world? What help are you giving? Who are you waking up? How are you shifting the Overton window? You're not risking a fucking thing. I'm risking it all. And you're turning on me. I can find the odd guy here and there. Where's the fucking mass resistance? So when I'm trying to preach masculinity and saying to guys, look, go to the gym, get strong, resist, don't be afraid, speak what you think. I'm trying to say all these things, trying to inspire some fucking backup, some support. Masculinity is the answer to the trouble we are in. And truthfully, unless we get some balls back, well, then it's over, isn't it? And women can complain, and women can protest, and women can riot, but nobody gives a fuck. Because when women complain, it's called an inconvenience. And when men complain, it's called a revolution.
Well, everyone, this has been your guest.
Wow, that was powerful. That was powerful. You take away your feelings and thoughts about the person who's saying it and just listen to the words. Because that's what I do. Most of the people I look at don't even have a face. I'm just listening to the words. But due to me having to protect myself, I gotta see what you really look like. But yeah, I don't see that, and that's one thing that I've noticed about people. And I used to do it the same. Just because you feel some type of way towards a person, it takes away from you listening to the information and getting the knowledge because you're feeling too much. Where's the warriors? Where's the ones who built this world? Where's the ones who fight for a better living? Fight for power, real power. Like the power to protect your family. The power to protect your crops that you're growing yourself. The power of people working together to advance. Where's the power? Where's that power? The masculinity, the femininity, the humanity. You know what I mean? You dig? So what I'm gonna do is open the panel. You're probably not gonna come up, but it's okay. I'm still gonna do it anyway. Because are you not entertained? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So yeah, I'm opening the chat. I mean, I'm not opening the chat. I'm opening the panel. I want you all to like, subscribe, and share. We'll definitely be rocking out. Get some discussions in if you want to. I'm going to be here. I need to get monetized. I need the watch hours, motherfuckers. So I'm here. Listen, I'm trying to work for the man, for all the men. Trying to work for myself. Trying to build a bigger picture to life. And you know what? Don't
You think I'm rich? Look at these pockets. Alright. When they drop. Alright. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit it, boom, send it, boom. Don't be shy now, friend it, boom. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Call out line. I'm a broke man in America. I need my spinach. Spinach, spinach, spinach. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal.
And you know, all that just goes to the comfort of this show. The comfort of the show. The graphics, the design, the topics, the people, everything that I do. Because I already have different sources. Like this is going to be like a recycled resource with the cash. I got a job that does for the bills, the other shit. This one is full. Here. You'll notice the difference as you see. A couple dollars here, a couple dollars there gets me pretty much anywhere I want to be. Y'all don't see this background? Look at that motherfucker background, motherfucker. Jim Savage over there with the motherfucking medallion that turns him into a greater person. The only problem is that other guy, he has no feelings. So it's all pushed currency of knowledge. It's all asking consistently why you're weak, why you can't be as strong, why you're not doing what it takes to be that ultimate person. What's the point in lying? What is the point in lying? Y'all tell me that shit. To hide? To hide what? Everybody keep acting like they real. It's what it is. But like I said, the link is in that chat. The link is in that chat. Them. You come up, spread around the two with me. There it is right there. Y'all come up. Y'all come up and rock with me if you want to. If not, it's okay. Let's see. I do want to play a song that I made with my good friend Goldie. Why is this camera acting like you better stop fucking around? All right. See, told you. Now I got the mic. Now I started to get a new camera. Hit the Cash App or PayPal. Hit the Cash App or PayPal. This one right here is After the World Turns On. Let y'all rock.
Bring that ass over here. Don't be scared of the D. Yeah, baby. Just like that. I've been fiending all day just to touch your body. I just wanna make a rest in your body, my hobby. Turn you around and whisper in your ear, out your back. Gently pull your hair and give your apple bottom a firm smack. Let me see you shake that ass real slow. Your fingertips gliding on your spine with a gentle flow. You ain't asking for love, you demanding just sex. And that's the kind of pressure to make a man correct. You don't say much, but your body do. Every look you give me, I give you it too. I don't mind the crowd, I don't mind the hype. I just wanna feel you up all night. After the world goes quiet, it's just me and you. No lies, no cameras, nothing to prove. I don't wanna rush it, I don't wanna fight it. I wanna love you slow. After the world goes quiet.
I'm gonna do After the World Goes Quiet.
Yeah. You see me up, you seen them rise. I can see the excitement in your eyes. You tell me to take it the way you want it, no lies. She grabbed a whole 9 deep between her thighs. Wine half gone, playlist deep. Your legs around me, secrets guarding on repeat. You don't need diamonds, you don't need fame. You just want this D and play this naughty ass game. Yeah. You don't say much, but your body do. Every look you give me, I give you it too. I don't mind the crowd, I don't mind the hype. I just wanna feel you up all night. After the world goes quiet, it's just me and you. No lies, no cameras, nothing to prove. I don't wanna rush it, I don't wanna fight it. I wanna love you slow till the world goes quiet. After the world goes quiet. Tell me what you need, don't whisper, say right here, don't hesitate. If you want me to get real deep, I'll comply repeatedly. Lock the door, let the night decide. What are we here for? When tomorrow comes, we'll deal with it then. Right now it's us, no win, no win. The world goes quiet. Oh, let the night decide. Oh, the world go calm.
Yeah, just like that.
The world goes quiet.
Let the world wait.
Where was it, baby? I tell you, jack of all trades. I can do it all. I can do it all. I've made music. I've ran restaurants. I've secured buildings. I've secured people. I can. There's so many things. I've stepped up the world. So after doing all that, after the world goes quiet, still got to put in that work after the world goes quiet. You heard the song. I'm also working on an album. It's called The Golden Apocalypse, right? And so far I got about like 6 songs. But I want to have 10 before I release it. Some of the songs are going to be some of the songs I've already made for my show. Because the album is all in the algorithm too. Come on, man. I'm working it on a different level. I'm changing the algorithm. It's going to be a quantum leap over here. And I'm not going to stay long. I've been up here for about, you know what? I'll give it 4 more minutes. Nobody wants to come on 4 minutes. It's going to be a do. 2 hours is good. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the quantum world of Jim Savage. The whole new look. Everything's going to be different. I'm definitely here to entertain. That's what I do. I sit here most of the day. I got to go to work on Saturday. I should have motherfucking know.
You may enter.
Let's give it up for Ruthless in the building.
What's up, African?
Walk wine, man. What's good? How you doing today?
I'm telling you, what you ain't African, nigga? You deny who you is, nigga?
I'd never deny who I am. I'm much more than what people think I am and much more than what I thought I was. What about you?
That's why you're delusional. That's why you're delusional.
You sure? How am I delusional, sir?
Because you think you're God.
You think you're not. So, wait. You think you're not. So who's delusional?
You are.
You believe in you believe in your Bible, right? You believe in your Bible, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
So what did they say that you were?
So you're a man who be judged by God.
Judged by your higher power. Don't you judge yourself?
God Almighty.
Don't you judge yourself? You don't judge yourself? You don't judge yourself?
You do, but it don't count.
How doesn't it count? Because when you judge yourself, that means you see yourself in a different perspective.
Yeah, but
and then you try to change. You got to either stay the same or change it up, right? Don't you judge? Don't you judge the people around you?
I can't send myself to
You
heaven
can
or
what?
hell. I can't send myself
Yes,
to
you
heaven
can.
or hell. I can't
You
determine
can. What do you consider heaven or hell?
where God is and where God ain't. So hell is eternal separation from God, and heaven is where God and the saints gonna be.
You sure? How do you know this?
Oh, because the Lord said so. The Bible said so.
The Bible said so, and the Bible also said that you're in His image. And what they say what they say hell was. What was the description of hell?
Hades. Yeah. They were weeping and gnashing of teeth. They will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Yeah.
The weeping of what? The weeping of what? Wait. Say it again. The weeping of what?
Weeping. It'd be Hades, where there'd be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Explain.
So let me. I'm tired of hearing y'all talk this. Are you a Christian, Salvage? Let me clarify some things real quick. Let's get some clarification going on because we have a lot of non-qualifiers trying to.
What am I supposed to qualify for? What gives you the credentials for me to qualify for anything that you have?
It tells me on why you think the way you think. So are you a Christian?
No.
Huh?
No.
No?
No.
I can't hear you.
No.
You're on mute.
I'm not on mute.
Okay, now I can hear you. So you said yes?
I said no. You heard what I said.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that clarification, sir.
No.
Gladly appreciate you.
Any other questions?
So that lets me know, huh?
I'm not a Baptist either.
Okay.
I'm not an atheist either. I'm not an atheist either.
No. You don't need to go all down the road. You just told me you're not.
No.
No.
You only gonna ask. You're a Christian. Are you a Christian?
Of course.
Okay, so
I'm a Hebrew.
Hold on. So basically, you're biased to anything that has to do with somebody believing in a higher power of their own.
Okay, so let me go back to the. Okay, I will answer that. I'm a Hebrew Israelite Christian, right? So therefore, am I biased against people believing that there's a higher power, God? No, I'm not. I'm not opposed against that because I truly believe that everyone knows about who the higher power is.
No, they don't know who.
Oh, they know who.
They believe in a higher power, but they don't know who. They don't know nothing. They don't know who.
They know who.
They feel that there is a higher power. And guess what? Where did that feeling come from? Where did that feeling come from, Ruthless?
That ain't no feeling. They know who. They know because God said.
Wait. So your ears heard it? Did your ears hear it?
Again. Yeah, no, God told me. Yeah, God told me. God told me that He has
Who heard this?
Okay, see, are you okay? So you're not a Christian, so you should be trying to learn from a Christian. You need to humble yourself, Lucifer.
I am. I'm very humble.
No, you're not, Lucifer. You're exalted and egotistical maniac. That's why your name is Savage, right? Wow. So once again, you talk to a Christian, so you need to be humble and say, you know what? This is out my league. I'm not a Christian. I may have skimmed through the Bible a little bit. I may have had a few conversations about it, but I'm not really, I really don't understand it all the way. I just take what I want from it. And
wait. You skimmed. Skim means like sliding across the ice. You skimmed through it, right? And you're telling me something like you skimmed through a book that you know nothing about, and then you wouldn't tell me what I should be doing. What I should be doing.
You skimmed through the book.
I didn't say I skimmed through it. Oh, okay. I heard you wrong there. I didn't skim through shit. I didn't skim through anything.
Well, it doesn't matter if you studied it. If you're not a Christian, then there's no way you're going to be able to know.
You're not a Christian. I mean, you're going to the hells of Hades.
Because you're not a Christian, there's no way you're going to be able to know or understand the wonderful things of God.
What about would you say that to a Buddhist?
Yep.
Would you say that to
anybody? If they're not a Christian, they don't know.
So everything has to be Christian.
Yes. If you want to be, and not just saying you're a Christian, by the knowledge of the doctrine which the rhetoric you're speaking out the Bible will have to line up with the Bible. And so therefore, if you're not a Christian, you're not a Christian, you're automatically excluded because obviously you don't understand the things of the Bible, which is fine. And it is not no requirement for you to know. But I will say this, when people start speaking about the Bible that they don't believe in, that is just a bad.
Have you ever heard me say I didn't believe in the
formula.
Bible?
You don't
You ever hear me say that?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear me say that?
Yes.
You did? You heard me say I don't believe in the Bible?
Yes. Yeah, because you said you're God. So if you said you're God, you definitely don't believe in the Bible.
But did you hear the context to it? Did you hear the context to it? Listen, I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, the
You
Bible
have your belief. You have your belief, right? And I have mine. I'm still alive. I'm not hot like I'm in Hades.
So
I'm actually happy. And you know what I'm not doing? What most cultish people do? I'm not sitting there, you're nothing if you don't believe in this. That's a cult. That sounds evil to me. Sounds evil. Because what I'm on is this. What I'm on is this. The only person that I know 100% is me. The only person that takes in the knowledge that I am understanding is me. The only way I can save another human being, which is naturally in me, is me. But you know what I did with your Bible, our guide, or our book of stories of men? I took out of it what could create a better me. So for me to take out of your book and not doing what you're doing, trying to put everybody in a box, I took out of it a building of a man that I'm going to be to give to the world. While you're telling other people, me too, you're telling me you're telling me that I'm going to end up in a hot place of Hades because I don't believe what you believe. But I believe in a higher power, which a higher power says I'm in an image of a higher power. And my only natural thought is to do good for people and not put them all in one box, because I know that there's people who believe in different type of higher powers, but there's still people that's trying to do good for themselves and for their families and want to believe in something for them to continue going on and don't want to be put in a box like everybody else. Cultish. So I'm asking you this, sir. With my belief, that seems like it's a lot more of your Bible, just without the name. How are you able to believe that you are the one to tell me, Jim Savage, anything about your religion that is, well, I'm not saying your type of religion, your perspective of your religion is cultish. Your religion is cultish. Your type of religion is cultish. Because I know Christians that just accept people as human beings, and they don't say, you're going to be in Hades, you're going to be in hell because you don't believe in this and that. They just give you believe. You believe in something of a higher power? Yes, I do believe in something higher than me. Yes, I do. Because guess what? I'm here. I wasn't sitting there like, hey, Jim Savage, hey, come here. No, something said, come here. But I'm here. And my belief seems like it's more humbled and pure and more relating and synced to your Bible than yours. I digress. And I land my plane. Smitty.
Well,
anything to say to that, sir?
So I'm just, listen, all I did is want a clarification. You gave me clarification, and that helped me to understand. So now I know exactly where to slot you, right? So therefore, you're someone who, obviously is maybe, who just exhaust themselves in a place where, you know, they love money, sex, and power, right? So when you quote image of God, and you said God made you in his image, then that lets me know that you're leaning on your own understanding. And that's expected, right? Because it takes God to know God. That's number one, right? It takes God to know God. You cannot, nor do you have the ability, nor do you have the capacity to figure out your creator beyond what he only wants you to know. So of course you're gonna make accusations. Oh, I'm like God. I am a God. Which
Amen.
is a foolish and unwise statement, because there is only one God, one faith, one baptism. Jesus Christ is King. So therefore, stay in your place, Lucifer, and understand.
I am in my place. Wait. Hold on. First of all, no. Wait. We gonna stop right there. You told me to stay in my place, right?
Lucifer.
Wait. Lucifer. My bad. Guess where you are? In my place. Since you want me to be Lucifer, you're in my place. So welcome to the Terror Dome.
Well,
does this?
No. Everything belongs to God. Your place belongs to God. You're rental, right? All this belongs to God. He can take it, he gave it to you, and he can take it from you. So, yeah, this is God.
Cry, Jesus, not me.
Yourself.
You okay, Ruben?
Know that God Almighty, all this belongs to him. Everything.
Put your hand on the Bible. Come on. Put that shit on your kids. Put your hand on the Bible. Put that shit on that wig.
Welcome to the Savage Land. Are you okay, sir?
I don't care. You don't bother me.
Are you sweating? Are you sweating?
You're doing what you're supposed to do.
I know.
Oh, wicked and unfaithful servant.
Oh, wicked.
You're lying. You are lying. I was waiting where I was at. I'm not about to keep going through this with you. You're lying. Okay, well, let's get you going.
Wicked. How dare you call me wicked, sir? What makes me wicked?
You're a sinner.
So are you.
Yeah.
These hoes ain't loyal.
So what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying, Ruben?
What I'm saying
All my life I had to fight. My daddy, my uncles, my brothers. But I ain't never thought I had to fight in my own house.
Is that Oprah?
That's Oprah.
That demon?
Oh, no. You said Oprah's a demon?
Oh, Oprah?
Isn't she Christian? Isn't she Christian? So if you run across a woman Christian, she's a devil?
If I want about what?
If there's a woman that you know and she's Christian, is she the demon or devil?
Her flesh. Her flesh and blood.
My blood.
Flesh and blood cannot enter the kingdom of heaven.
Okay. But a God can. So you came here to be a Jehovah's Witness? Yeah.
Witness.
You came here to be a Jehovah's Witness. To preach a Bible, to preach your religion.
I think you Frozen, like the movie Frozen.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you was Frozen like Frozen the movie.
Oh! I was seeing if you wanted to build a snowman. My bad.
So, yeah, today we did a good show. We walked these bros down. We walked them down.
Would you walk down?
Women.
You did a show today?
Yeah, women. They don't like men. So it's all good though. It's all good.
If women don't like men, who cares?
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if anybody don't like you, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we just know that men love women so much.
Yep, true.
That even though women are dog walking them, they still love them. They still want to marry them. They still want to have families with them. They still want men love women unconditionally.
That means they'll hang themselves on a cross for them, right?
Men will do that, yeah.
Who did that? Who did that back in the day?
Did what?
Hung themselves on the cross for people.
For what people?
For the people. Who hung themselves on the cross for the people?
Wait a minute, are you trying to tell me this back into the Bible, sir?
Speak to me.
Speak, Lord. Speak to me.
Your internet is slow.
Is it?
Yeah, you're kind of lagging.
That sucks. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, am I lagging?
Yeah, you're lagging.
I'm asking the chat. Hey chat, am I lagging? What's going on here? Is my internet interrupting itself? You want to know why? Because I don't think my internet interrupt at all today until you got here.
Oh, so you're saying it's mine?
I think that you have brought the demons over here. And now my shit don't want to work. If you're not lagging, I am. I wasn't lagging until you got here. Who does that mean?
Yeah, because somebody had to slow you down.
No, sir. That means you brought the demons. You brought the demons over here to ruin my show.
I don't run that concern. I don't have the power to bring demons over. That's above my. I don't have those type of. I don't have that type of power.
That's messed up, man. I feel sorry for you that you don't know how to use your power. I feel sorry for you.
What is this name of the show? Quantum World.
What's the name of the show? This the Quantum World of Jim Savage. This is the show.
Science, right? That's science. That's like science.
I'm not a scientist at all. I am a. student of knowledge. I am trying to figure out the world within itself. I know you are. Oh, okay. I'm mostly on a verge, on a journey of learning how to deal. Oh no, not to deal, really. You this part of it. What this world is all about, to be honest with you. To every little detail. I'm not trying to hold myself into a box like this guy I know named Ruthless, into a box of cultishness. I'm leaving open doors of advancement and opportunity to learn. So if I have the knowledge that you are so bowed down to, that says the same thing I'm listening to, if I'm taking that knowledge and building a better me, and you coming from a big source of that knowledge, and just like, that's what it is, man. If you're not that, then shun you. Shun the fuck up. That's what he says to me. Then how am I taking that to make a better person and not put anybody to a hole and try to, push them to the gates of Hades? I don't understand. They told me about those. They told me about those type of people, though. They told me that they're very cultish. They told me that they do have evil souls. They said they will disguise themselves as a smile. They would disguise themselves as the OJ's song. And they would try to convince you to decrease your mental capacity of growth by learning to stay stagnant mentally and suppress the information that is out there to use to your advantage or to your growth or to whatever, however you want to use it.
Suppress information.
Yes. Suppress. You suppress. Because you're in a cult. When you're in a cult, you suppress all the information outside of that cult.
Well, the Bible is itself. It stands on its own, right? The Bible stands on its own merit. So I can't suppress anything, right? Because I can't control who understands and who doesn't understand. I don't have authority over the Bible. I don't have authority over humans. Now, if you set down on this journey,
you got kids?
If you set on this journey,
you have kids?
Yeah, I got 2 kids. Well, 1 kid.
Do you have authority over those kids?
Who?
Do you have authority over those kids?
What?
Do you have authority over those kids?
No.
So they ain't yours?
Yeah, they mine, but I'm just a placeholder. All my kids belong to God. He is.
This is so sad to see how you cannot believe.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
all my kids belong to God.
You didn't. So you.
No.
What are you there? What are you there for? If those kids ain't yours, they God's kids.
They belong to God.
All right. Well, good luck with that, sir. And I hope your journey of being a stepfather is wonderful.
But
you better tell him to pay some child support. You better tell God to pay child support, nigga. Amen. Ruthless. Hey, Ruthless, you hear me now? You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you know, it is what it is. That's how you believe. That's how you're gonna believe. I still think that you're a stand-up guy, and you know, I'm not knocking what you believe in. So,
Well,
that being said,
whoever comes up against this rock will get crushed. But whoever this rock falls on, he shall surely have mercy.
Amen. Amen. Those are the words from the Ruthless. Hey, Ruthless, I'm about to head out because Jesus walks. And it's been about almost 2.5 hours, man. So what's today? Today Wednesday?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad I went to church on Wednesday. Hopefully you do a show and I'll come check you on your show tomorrow. I might put something together. I always pull up. I just don't get on there.
5 minutes. Okay, look, my world is.
I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind going to Thug Jesus World, to the Thug Jesus World. You know, but I be popping in and out because I'll be working on my show. But when do you tell me when you gonna have a show? I'll show up and I'll come on the panel and I'll discuss my God.
I did a show today. I just did a show for about 10 minutes ago.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
But you started your show. You started your show right after my show.
Oh shit! What, you got one going tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll do one in the morning. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know because I got a few things I gotta do. But are you subscribed to my channel, nigga?
Yeah. What you talking about?
So
I always pull up.
You get notified, nigga.
Okay, yeah, okay. I do. I always show up. I just don't show out.
Yeah, you show up and say 5-6 words and you get out of there. Yeah.
Well, tomorrow when a notification pops up, I'm on the show, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's all good though. I don't care. I'm pulling up. When I pull up, I'm coming with my guns and I'm blazing.
Come on through. Because I got one called Tommy, and it likes to go through all types of souls, and that's called Reason. But I'll be there.
All right.
Peace brother. Out. Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am ending the show for over 2.5 hours. And my girl said she was bored, so she probably went out and found somebody else to hang out with. Hey, that's what women do. You can't stop them. It is what it is. They want all the attention in the world and give none at the same time. It's okay. But there we go. But thank you for tuning into the quantum world of Jim Savage, where we don't do ratchet. We just bury the hatchet and progress, adapt, advance, and progress. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with, let's see. I guess I'll leave it with the rap version. Have a good day.
Welcome to the quantum world of Jim Savage.
I could disappear in the numbers. Come a problem they can't measure. I could turn silence all YouTubers. Darts in the weapons, time in the leverage. But instead, I stepped into the light. Not to beg, not to blend, to entertain YouTube like a guy. And educate to create. home. Come savage, savage, savage. Unstoppable pressure on permanent. Mind so heavy it bend the environment. I could be something they never could handle, but I chose the social media stage. I chose a YouTube channel. Untouchable, built out of elements, science and soul in the same environment. I go move from the dark like a phantom king, but I entertain, let them planets sing. I got gold in my veins, pain in my posture, street codes in my bones, stars on my chest. Richer than my optics, past to my knuckles. I shake hands in chaos, we solve puzzles and say less. I see 10 moves where they see one bread. I hear lies in the tone when they call it a spit. I can bang, it's become by scripture. I'm meant for the post and no living picture. I weaponize quiet nations to laugh. Build a cone out of tar, never show when I'm mad. But I like the noise, I like the grind. Like turn a heavy group in the bass that's loud. I lay seeing minds when the lights hit they face. When the doubt lead a roam and belief take its place. I'm a product man theory, a show in the flash. A scone with a mic and a coat in my chest. Untouchable pressure on permanent. Mind so heavy it bend me environment. I could be something they never could handle, but I chose the stage, I chose the channel. Untouchable, built out of elements, science and soul in the same development. I could rule from the dark like the phantom king, but I entertain, let the plan sing. I talk to the future in private sessions, straight gospel machines about human direction. They say become legend, erase your location. I said nah, I like conversation. I like the friction, the chaos, this bar. The cushions that swim in the back of the dark. The laughter, the tension, the moment before. Truth fit a room and I like every door. I'm dangerous, educated, disciplined, rage, a cage full of light in the black M cage. I can make free of flash, smoke Gonzalez a trend. Turn kings into students, man, pay me the land. But I'd rather build stages, the pyramids, that let's spark minds and rule over grimacles. I would do alone, you and nobody near it. So I wrapped it and with me, get the spirit. Savage, savage. Savage. Flowers cry. Savage, savage. And the tingling is loud. I chose. Savage, savage, savage. Untouchable